Hey guys, it's Cloud Chronicles here, and today I'm just going to be discussing the upcoming winter pattern for the first 2 weeks of January and how it looks like it's going to be very below average, and we are going to see some snow chances, especially if you live in the mid-Atlantic, Ohio Valley, and even the Southeast. And as you can see by this map released by NOAA, this is the 8 to 14 day temperature outlook, and you have about a 90 to 100% chance of seeing below average temperatures in Georgia, and then all the way up to Maryland, Pennsylvania, to the Ohio Valley, the Southeast, and the Gulf Coast. You all also have a very high chance of seeing below average temperatures. Really, everywhere west of the Rockies, you do have a chance of seeing those below average temperatures. And with that cold air, it does bring a chance for a snowstorm. And the snowstorm that I'm really focusing in on is the one on the 5th. But right now, this is showing for the 4th at 6 p.m. This is meteorological time, so don't mind that. Um, it shows some freezing rain breaking out into central eastern Kansas, maybe some rain with that as well. The low pressure system begins to develop in the panhandle of Texas, and that's where the snow is going to start to break out into Nebraska, northern Missouri, North Dakota, even. Nothing, it really starts to crank up once it gets into Oklahoma. You're going to see that heavy snow start to break out on the backside of this as that cold air is wrapped around by the low pressure system. Um, some snow developing in southern Indiana, southern Illinois, still snowing in northern Missouri. There also is a large area of ice. This is going to be maybe even more impactful than the snow because when you get a lot of ice accumulation, it causes like mass power outages. Tree limbs falling down, the roads are like locked, you can't drive on ice, and it can be very problematic. So I want all you guys, if you live in central Missouri, central Kansas, be very aware because you do have a potential to see a lot of icing coming from this. And if we take this forward into, this is 1 p.m. on the 5th, you can see heavy snow breaking out into north central Kentucky, southern Indiana, southern Illinois. Very heavy snow band on the backside moving through Kansas. You might see ice switching to snow. Kansas City seeing snow, St. Louis seeing snow. And then this is 6 p.m. on the 5th. Low pressure system located over pretty much kind of over Little Rock. It's still snowing heavily back here. Still snowing in St. Louis, still snowing in southern Indiana. That ice is still over here as well. Western Kentucky, southern Illinois, like bordering Kentucky. You're gonna be seeing that heavy freezing rain as well. Then you move into, what is this, 1 a.m. So this is now the 6th low positioned over western Kentucky, close to like Mayfield area. You can see heavy snows coming down into West Virginia, very heavy snows. You can see some snow on the back end as well, not as heavy. And that line right there, that's going to represent some severe weather potential. I know you guys down there in the Gulf Coast haven't got a break, and I don't think it's going to start with this system. You guys probably are going to see severe weather from this system as well. And then you move into, what was this? That'll be 7 a.m. on the 6th. You can see low pressure system moved into central Kentucky now. Still some backside snow tapering off a little bit for sure. Then you can see Richmond, D.C., Baltimore, Ocean City, Salisbury, all getting in on that some snow. Definitely towards Richmond, it's going to be heavier snow. And then after that, it begins to move out, after, some lighter snow hanging around in West Virginia by 1 o'clock. Central Virginia, and then after that's all moved out. So I just want to show you guys the GFS's version of the events as well. It's pretty similar. It has it a little bit farther south. It's just a little bit more of a more south run. Pretty similar. Still have the ice, still have the severe weather in the south and the snow. The snow also does make it up into DC, Baltimore, Virginia, and the low also falls apart a little bit as it gets over there. So we have a general idea of what's going to happen. We're just a little too far out to show you any specific snow totals or iron any details out yet, because this could change. This system could go farther north, go farther south. It could weaken faster or it could strengthen even more. We don't really know yet. But what we do know is that pretty much anywhere in the, from the mid-Atlantic down to the Carolinas, all the way back into Oklahoma, Nebraska, Iowa, anywhere really in this circle definitely has a chance of seeing some winter weather or snow from this system. I also wanted to discuss something else. I saw a lot of hype behind this system that would be coming through from the 9th to 12th range in January. And first of all, it's just way too far out to really give any predictions yet. But the forecast models have really backed off of the system being a thing. They more focused on the storm that's happening, on the 5th to the 7th. And it's really because, you have this piece of very strong southern stream energy. There's two streams of the jet stream, the northern stream and the southern stream. And you can see they have potential. They do have potential to, when the northern stream and the southern stream and the jet stream combined, it'll intensify any system on there. You can see you have your strong piece of southern stream energy, but it ends up just being stuck back here. And this is a common theme for systems. I've seen this before. You see a system in the models and, it's a northern stream and southern stream piece, and the southern stream just gets stuck down there. But this model run has it snowing down here in the southeast, and I'm a little skeptical of that as well, like deep south, almost Houston, back into Mexico. So I'm a little skeptical of that. But you can see as we put this in motion, they never really phase. Like you can see you have the piece right here and then you have the piece right here, but they never really do anything, and the southern stream energy eventually just ends up being stuck there. Here, if I just put this forward a little bit, you can see big piece of southern stream energy. Wow, they didn't link, long gone. And that really turns into a nothing burger. But it would cause some wintry precipitation in the deep south, like Louisiana, Texas, Houston area, but it's way too far out to give any predictions. I'm just saying I'm very unsure of this system. Once we get past the snowstorm that we're going to have on the 5th to the 7th, then you'll really start to know what's going to happen. Then you can get a general idea. But that's really all I wanted to talk about with you guys. Make sure to like and subscribe for more weather forecasts, and I'll see you guys the next time.